the breathtaking beauty of a pine forest, the scent of an overnight bonfire, the flavor of freshly made noodles at a height of 3,700 feet, and a fabulous car that made it possible. Adventure in a true sense is that essence of motoring that we live by. The Hyundai Venue N-Line with its perfect dimensions. 1.0 turbo GDI petrol engine that makes 120 bhp, 172 Nm of torque, and all this mated to a brilliant 7-speed DCT. All black interiors with red accents lend the Venue N-Line with a sporty aura. The 8-inch HD infotainment system is easy and fast to operate, while you get drive modes to suit your mood, and 6 airbags as standard mean you are safe while at it as well. Our journey started from Delhi, an efficiency of 18 kilometers per litre. A fuel tank with a 45-litre capacity meant we had a staggering 810 kilometers range. We were heading to glorious Uttarakhand, and this time we wanted to explore the stunning Pithoragarh region of the state. To be precise, the area around Ascot Musk Deer Sanctuary. We left just as the sun came out and sprinted towards our first stop through open highways. We reached Tanakpur, a beautiful border town between India and Nepal, and before anything else, it was time to enjoy some parathas and tea. It was then time to explore the stunning place. The magnificent river Sharda forms the natural border between the two countries. Originating in Pithoragarh at a height of 3,600 meters, it is 350 kilometers long. Navigating through the narrow but outstanding roads were a breeze in the Venue N-Line. The outstanding soundtrack of the Venue N-Line exhaust echoed through the mountains. The way that Hyundai has set up the suspension and the steering of the Venue N-Line makes it an absolute delight to throw around corners, and its sporty DNA comes alive during rapid direction changes. And then there is the splendid grandeur of Uttarakhand that can make a poet out of you. The roads high up in those mountains make the Dev Bhumi a perfect abode for the automotive gods too. In no time, to our surprise, we had reached Pithoragarh, a bustling city at the height of 1,627 meters. The city has pine forests as local gardens. No wonder we were left speechless. It was time for some more tea then. It was already late afternoon when we left Pithoragarh and continued towards Ascot. And the scenic beauty of the place just kept getting better. You have to see it with your eyes to get an understanding of the sheer scale of it. We could sense there was an incoming rainstorm, and we wanted to reach Ascot as soon as we could. As the rain started, we came across a recent landslide that washed away a considerable part of the road. As we tenderly crossed the makeshift path, we were now a stone's throw away from Ascot. We waited for the rain to stop and found ourselves a good location to set up a tent and a stove for the all-important tea. All this not too far from a sign that reminded us we were in a wildlife sanctuary, and there in fact were dangerous animals around. The next morning we were greeted by dense clouds hovering around our tent. As we decided to just soak into this atmosphere, we looked back to the journey that brought us here, set up in a tent with this fabulous Venue N-Line parked inside a dense pine forest covered in clouds. The breathtaking views of the rivers, the natural splendor we came across, to the winding fast roads that carved through this majestic place had left us spellbound. We leave you with a few shots from our journey with this outstanding Venue N-Line. It is indeed a fabulous SUV for the ones with fun in their hearts.